Hello everybody, this is Saintly Gamer, and today we're going to be going over the race for the Refueling Javelin. This is a grade 6 Javelin, which means it's a really large ship. So it's really great that they gave us a half hour to go ahead and race on it. Since we're already here, let's go ahead and throw some demo charges on the ion rings. Come on, help me out here. There we go. We're not going to do the upper iron rings at the moment because there's no way for us to get them down without the tethers breaking right now. We're just going to leave the upper ones where they are for the moment. Let's come up here and we're going to break open the airlock doors to let the air out.
Air pressure level decreasing. Salvage deposit accepted. Credit transferred. Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Be a little careful when you're cutting these, just to make sure that you're not piercing the fuel tanks. And the only reason we're taking the time to grab these handles is because there is a mechanical work order in this race. The mechanical work order is key to getting a really great score.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited. Salvage secured. Credits deposited. Caution, tether supplies are low. Salvage deposit accepted.
Yeah, unfortunately this step always takes up a whole lot of time and a whole lot of tethers. We're going to have to go back and grab some more. But before we do that, we're going to go ahead down here and we're making sure that all these clamps have been grabbed. The reason being, there's also an electrical work order in this one, so you can see from the screen there.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
And each clamp counts as an electrical object. Let's see, there should have been 12 electrical objects, 12 clamps, so it looks like we're still missing 2. Let's see if we can grab them on our way back.
Tethers restored.
There's one.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
There's the second one. Okay. We have those. That was just a short delay. Okay. There are 6 more fuel tanks here, but if you want a good score, you're only going to be able to grab 4 of them. Because the ones in the middle have an extra nanocarbon bar that will prevent you from being able to grab it. It's just, at that point, it's just better to go ahead and salvage it. I mean, we could use a demo charge to get it out of there, but the amount of time it will take makes it not worth it. The reason we went ahead and just cut those aluminum bars is to get these out easier.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited. Salvage secured. Account credit applied. Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Alright, and now let's go ahead and cut these.
Credits deposited.
Even though this is going, both these pieces are going to the processors, we're still going to separate them in the middle, because if we don't, then it's going to be a very, very heavy object, and it's going to take a lot more tethers to move. By separating them in the middle, we reduce the number of tethers it takes to move this. Oh crap, I set that up wrong. Alright, my bad. Okay. Now in this race, you need to be very careful about the amount of tethers that you're using on the various, sorry, not the amount of tethers, about the airlocks. The reason you have to be careful about the airlocks is because each one has a...
Object not accepted. Please revisit your training.
Each one has a door handle. And those door handles are the best way to get your mechanical work order. In fact, the only way to get it that I found is to salvage every single one of them. And that's also why we have kept the back of the barge clear thus far, is because it gives us a great place to go ahead and throw those handles without having to worry about them bouncing out of the barge or being destroyed.
Deposit accepted.
Alright, from there we can go ahead and take out the airlocks.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
I'm just pausing the game here for a second. I apologize. Give me just a moment to fix an issue I have off the computer, and I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. I apologize for that. Totally my bad. Should not happen again. Looks like our oxygen's getting critical. Let's see if we can pull this off. And let's cut away the cockpit, and then we will go ahead and some oxygen.
Welcome to Venditron 9000. Thank you for your
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Alright, now we're about to start salvaging this hull, which means that it's time to go ahead and get rid of these ion rings. Now again, we're not going to be able to pull these down here for a minute, but it's something that we're just going to have to live with for a little while. I always have to make sure we don't forget them. Excellent. Okay, now we're going to come in here and we're going to start cutting apart everything. I knew I missed. I knew the back. Okay, so it looks like we are good to go there. Now while we're back here, let's go ahead and grab these fuses because they are worth an electrical item each. There we go. Excellent. Looks like our door's on this side. There we go. Alright, from here we should be able to just go ahead and yank this directly into the processor. The titanium frame here is going to pull the entire nose of the ship into the processor, and then we're going to be able to get those rings down. Unfortunately, it looks like the ship is turned, which is not ideal, but it's something we can work with. Let's also pull this ring over. Normally we want to send that one to the other processor, but because the ship turned, we're not going to be able to do that in a reasonable way. Let's go ahead and pull this panel out. Now this takes some finagling, you just got to do your best. There you go.
Warning, tethers depleted.
So.
welcome to Venditron 9000.
Should have grabbed more of those while I was off grabbing oxygen.
Processing
Ah,
valuable
well.
object. Credit awarded.
Now before we send this down to the barge, we need to make sure we grab the handle.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied. Salvage secured. Credits deposited. Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred. Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Okay, nothing up there, nothing on that wall, nothing on that wall, nothing on that wall. We got one guy on this wall, we probably have one more on the other side of this door. Yes, we do. There's a whole bunch of electrical items back here too, so let's grab all those while we're here. Nothing in here.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Let's grab this. Alright, and then we're gonna send the rest of this. Oh, there's the door handle. Can't believe we almost forgot one.
Secured. Account credit applied.
Okay. We're gonna pull the ring of this whole ring off. And let's double check to make sure we actually separated this. Okay, it's coming apart, so we did separate it. I was worried there for a moment. Alright, and if this can turn fast enough, there we go. You can connect those to the processor and get them sent off.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
Okay, now it's time for us to start on the back of the ship.
Warning. Fuel levels are low.
Yeah, I always end up almost running out of fuel
Salvage
on this
deposit
one.
accepted. Credits transferred.
No idea how to change that, but there you go. Now, for some reason, these high gain antennas like to bounce out of the barge, so getting them is sort of a 50-50 prospect. Maybe you will, maybe you won't, there's really no way to know.
Caution. Tether supplies are low.
You can see this one's bouncing out of the barge. Unfortunately, there's not a way I know of to stop that, so it's just something that we're going to have to live with.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited. Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Oxygen reserves are critical. Please contact your plan administrator to add asphyxiation coverage.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited. Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Now we come to what's possibly the easiest work order of this entire shift, the coolants. 3 grams, which means it's just the 3 canisters inside of the ECU. Boom, we're done. Easy as pie. The ECU does have a computer terminal on it that we can pull off for another electrical object, which is the most troubling work order I've had the entire time
Salvage
we've had this
secured.
race.
Account credit applied.
In both of the attempts I have made, I have never been able to get all of the electrical devices I needed. So hopefully this time we're able to change that, because if not, that would suck.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
To be honest, the reason I haven't gotten them is usually because I forget to get the cockpit. This time we're not going to do that. We are going to make sure we get that cockpit salvaged. And that's words, right? Anyway. Okay.
Salvage secured.
Looks like we're good to
Account
go.
credit applied.
There's one more door handle up here. There's going to be one on the other side of the door into the hole, and then we are going to be completed with the mechanical work order. Okay, excellent. It's like, wait a second.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred. Deposit accepted. Salvage secured.
Alright, we
Credits
sort of need to
deposited.
hurry here.
You got 5 minutes left in this shift. Knock out that work order before they turn the lights out on you. We were out.
Material deposited.
Sorry, I thought I heard something burning and I was panicking to figure out what it was. Okay. That sounded really odd. Okay. So we got 4 minutes left.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Normally this is about the time I like to be finishing up, but unfortunately ran into a couple snags here and there that stopped us from doing so. That's okay. We can hopefully work around that and still get a pretty good score. Alright, that was slightly terrifying for a moment there. Okay, so.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Excellent. Alright, we got the thruster and we got the reactor. That is beautiful. Let's come in here and let's grab the computer and be done. 2 computers, actually. Now getting stuff out of the cockpit's a huge pain in the ass unless you cut off the top as shown. Now normally you're going to want to salvage the entire cockpit if possible. This time, however, we're running very low on time. We're risking we're losing our time bonus every moment that we stay out. So in order to maximize the amount of time bonus we can get, we're going to just go ahead and go straight into the hab. Alright, so we got 14.4 million, which is actually really fantastic. Put us back up into the top 10 just barely, but hey, you know what? There's what, an hour left in this race? That's pretty fantastic. Got all 4 work orders for the first time in all of my attempts. For some reason I can't believe I kept missing out on the electrical one. Whatever the case, we're good to go. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will talk to you next time.